What's going on? It's Sean here. In today's video we're going to talk about why you're not getting stronger. So you may be going to the gym, you've reached that point, maybe it's a certain weight, 225 on the bench press, 315 on the squat, 405 on the deadlift, something like that. That mythical weight that you can't surpass, that you can't hit it for some reason. So you keep trying and you're not able to do it, like you just keep getting stabled. So today we're going to talk about 4 reasons why you're not getting stronger. The first reason is you keep testing your strength instead of building it. So if you keep going in, doing that 225 bench, that 315 squat, you keep hitting it or just below it, and you keep getting stable. You keep going in, day out, you keep trying to add weight to the bar, and then it's not working because you keep testing your strength. You're trying to display it instead of building your strength. So if those are your maxes right now, building your strength requires you to drop the weight a bit, do some quality work at a lower percentage. So maybe 70, 80% of that, get some quality reps in and build the base to increase that 1 rep max. So if you think about a pyramid and your 1 rep max is the peak or the apex of the pyramid, if you were to just keep trying to add blocks to the tip of the pyramid, it wouldn't work. Like you maybe add 1 block and then when you try to add more, it would keep toppling over, right? So the only way to increase the height of the pyramid is to increase the width or the volume or square footage of the base, right? So the bigger the base is, the higher you can build the pyramid. So that's where we're going to go in the next tip is you need to increase your volume. So the volume of your training builds the base of the pyramid. So if you're always doing lower volume training, 3 rep max, 5 rep max, 1 rep max, you're not doing enough volume. Sorry, there's a truck going by. You're not doing enough volume to increase your base. So what you want to do is drop the weight, like I said, stop testing your strength and start building it with a higher volume of training, 4 or 5 sets. Don't be afraid to go into the 8-10 rep range in order to build that base. So third reason is you don't have enough muscle mass. So it's just plain and simple. Like you don't necessarily have to be huge and jacked and have a lot of muscle to get stronger, but it does help. So if you want to reach your strength potential, you have to be close to your muscular potential, right? So a bigger muscle is not necessarily stronger, but it has the potential to be stronger. So if you look at powerlifters or strongmen, the strong dudes, they do carry a lot of muscle mass on their frame, and it does help them when lifting heavy weights. So by increasing the volume, like we said, you'll increase some of the muscle mass. Don't be afraid to do some bodybuilding work for those body parts that will help your lifts, your back, your quads, your triceps. Okay, don't be afraid to go into the bodybuilding range. So the last tip is to increase your frequency. So strength is a skill, just like playing the piano or learning to shoot a basketball, riding a bike. It needs to be practiced, and the more often you get practice, the better you'll be at this movement pattern. So if right now you're benching, squatting, deadlifting once a week, consider upping it to 2 times a week or 3 times a week, right? So over the course of a month or a year, that ends up being a lot more practice, 2 or 3 times as many squats or benches or deadlifts, right? So you think you will be stronger, and you'll increase that volume and thus the muscle mass like we talked about. So those are the 4 things. So build your strength instead of testing it. Include more volume in your training to build that base. Focus on building some muscle mass, so the volume will help with that. And train the movement patterns like a skill, so get more practice. Increase the frequency of your training or the training of those specific lifts, and I guarantee you by incorporating these things you will get stronger and you will add serious poundages to your lifts. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, like the video, comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff. And if you have any questions or would like me or Ace to make another video on a topic that you would like covered, please let us know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.